They're in the gate. And they're off. Sapphire Knight sent on first speed right off the mark and opens up quickly and angles over toward the inside. Mrs. Rip holds that spot down toward the rail, though, and she punches up on through. Mrs. Rip head-to-head with Sapphire Knights. 2 lengths back, What a World comes out racing third. Cat's Cave is fourth. Little Music fifth. Bootsy's Merlot down inside sixth. Tampert Warriors on the move from seventh. And at the back is Espete the trailer as they round the far turn. They knocked out a quarter in 22 and 3. Sapphire Knights in a battle with Mrs. Rip. What a World is right there, and Cat's Cave comes on 3 or 4 wide. They're closing in, and they stack up across the track at the quarter pole. Sapphire Knights comes off the turn, short lead. Mrs. Rip fights on toward the rail. What a World is there. Cat's Cave down the center. Bootsy's Merlot and Little Music, 1 furlong to go. Mrs. Rip is determined down inside. Back in front. Cat's Cave now second and coming after Mrs. Rip. Mrs. Rip half-length lead. Cat's Cave finishing fast. Here's the wire. Mrs. Rip, Cat's Cave. Mrs. Rip holds on. Cat's Cave settles for second. What a World and Bootsy's Merlot. They're in the gate. And they're off. Pumpkin Scone breaks sharply, racing for the lead. Happy Amaya is there, the roan runner from the outside, and Absinthe is not far behind either. They cross over with Pumpkin Scone showing the way. Absinthe comes on to be second. Happy Amaya is keeping pace with them while third. Petticoat advancing toward the rail fourth. Mo Blooms is on the move at a fifth. The roan runner is back into sixth. Happy Booze in seventh, and the trailer is Fancy. The leader is Pumpkin Scone, who's pressed along by Absinthe through an opening quarter in a swift 21 and 3. They hit the far turn going 1-2. Pumpkin Scone short lead. Absinthe constant pressure. Right there second. 2 lengths back. Happy Am I comes on to grab third. Mo Blooms is racing fourth. Petticoat down inside losing ground fifth. Fancy sixth. The roan runner. And at the back is Sugar Boo as they round the far turn. Absinthe cranks up the pressure on Pumpkin Scone. Pumpkin Scone responds to the challenge, reclaims the lead. Quarter mile to go, but these two will hit the top of the stretch head to head. Absinthe and Pumpkin Scone. Happy Am I switches outside from third. They're off the turn. Absinthe short lead. Pumpkin Scone fights on. Farther back, Happy Am I. They're into the final 16th, and it's Absinthe in front and starting to get away. Absinthe by 2. Pumpkin Scone second. It will be Absinthe. The winner by 2.5. Pumpkin Scone was second. Mo Blooms was third. And Fancy was fourth. And they're off. Oh, and Desert Duke stumbled badly coming out of the gate. Relegated near the back of the pack. Moustache with a good beginning. Gigante is there too, and Hidden Path from the outside. Moustache for that inside post. It's the first turn in front. Gigante's right there racing in second. These two head-to-head early on. They've opened up by 2. Wadsworth and Hidden Path, they're together as well. They're third and fourth. Desert Duke, after that stumbling beginning, is now racing in fifth. And Sherrard's the trailer in sixth. Around the clubhouse turn. Moustache, the leader, controls a narrow lead over Gigante in second. Their opening quarter over the good going in 24 and 1/5 seconds. They turn to the back stretch run, and it's Moustache in control. Gigante's right there racing second. Wadsworth toward the inside, coasting along, covered up, just 2 lengths off of Moustache while third. Hidden Path is in the clear fourth. An up close fourth, though. These first 4 tightly packed. 2 lengths back to Desert Duke, and Sherrard still the trailer. So they move for the far turn. The opening half goes in 48 and 2. Moustache still in control. Gigante has been right there and is poised in second. And Hidden Path is revving up 3 wide on the outside third. Wadsworth waiting to find a way through in behind them fourth. They come outside the quarter pole. Then it's Desert Duke and Sherrard coming for the top of the stretch. Moustache still in front off the turn. Gigante Hidden Path. Wadsworth swings into action on the outside. And Desert Duke's in behind them. Racing for the 8th pole. Moustache trying to tough it out. Wadsworth finding stride now. And here comes Wadsworth rocketing to the front. Moustache fights on but is back into second to Wadsworth, who works out a perfect trip in behind the speed to score. Moustache was second. Desert Duke and Sherrard. They're in the gate. And they're off. Uno Mas Bourbon, slow start off near the back. Feel the magic down inside. Normandy Hero from the far outside. And Normandy Hero up to grab the lead. And here comes Edified now. Up to be second. And Feel the Magic down inside is racing in third. Liberal Arts on the move from fourth. Leadfoot is right there too, racing fifth. Top of the street. Up into fifth is Feel the Magic. Tails off sixth. Django's racing in seventh. On the move is Seize the Great out of eighth. Uno Mas Bourbon after that slow start to the trailer. And the opening quarter goes in 22 and 3. Normandy Hero the leader with 3 furlongs to go. Liberal Arts hard in the chase in second. Edified is keyed up down inside. In tight there round the far turn. Needs to find a way through. Just 2 lengths behind as they come for the top of the stretch. Liberal Arts and Normandy Hero. Edified's going to move to the outside. He's switched out and quickly puts in a run and goes right on by. Edified just like that in front by 2. Liberal Arts gives way, so to Normandy Hero. Django's trying to come on late. Uno Mas Bourbon making up for lost time, but everybody's chasing Edified. Good-looking 2-year-old here. Wins by 3 lengths on the wire. Liberal Arts was second. Django third. Feel the Magic was fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Not so close, sent on for speed, right off the marks. Infiltrate with speed as well. Too Pretty from the outside comes on, and Music Amore holds her spot down toward the rail and punches up on through 2. Into the first turn, not so close, crosses and clears. Takes the field there, Too Pretty on the outside second. Music Amore's in a bit tight down toward the inside. Fighting the rider is Music Amore trying to settle down while third. Sinful Treay's racing fourth, Fancy Martini 3 wide while fifth, Under One Sky down inside 6. She's gone is racing seventh by 4. And then it's One Time Mo, 8th by another 2 to Flatter Me Silly, who's 9th by 3. Lady Arsenault's the trailer to the backstretch run. And the opening quarter goes in 23 and 4. Not so close and Too Pretty. These two share the lead. Not so close. A short advantage down the backstretch run. Music Amore continues to tussle with Edgar Morales down inside. Lost a couple of spots there as Fancy Martini advances while in the clear. Sinful Treay's right there in the thick of it. Under One Sky comes off the rail for the far turn. 3 wide and moving up. And She's Gone is only 3 lengths off to lead 2. So round the far turn. Not so close in front. Fancy Martini on the scene now and on the march and coming on strongly. Under One Sky comes on 3 wide. She's Gone comes on 4 wide. Music Amore down inside. And One Time Mo is picking it up from the back. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. Fancy Martini powers up on the outside of Not So Close. These two head to head. Under One Sky, Sinful Treay finds a seam. And Lady Arsenault's weaving through the pack as well. Final 16th. Here comes Sinful Treay to grab the lead. And Sinful Treay on to do it. Sinful Treay by 2 on the wire. Fancy Martini photos with Not So Close. Lady Arsenault is there Under One Sky and One Time Mo. They're in the gate. And they're off. Even start. Marsalis breaks in stride. Bengo is there. Miles ahead with some speed too. So they move up the back stretch and here's Bengo. Bengo comes on to take the lead and strides out to lead by a length. Marsalis on the chase in second. Miles ahead, backs off them. Nudged along while third. Tejano Twist takes over fourth. Surveillance reserved inside fifth. And Happy Jack drops back to trail as they all chase Bengo down the backstretch. Marsalis applying some pressure with 4 furlongs to go. Their opening quarter manageable, 22 and 1/5 seconds. Far turn. It's Bengo in front. Marsalis pressing second. These two round the turn together. 2.5 lengths back to Miles ahead now third. Tejano Twist revving up with a wide move fourth. Surveillance down inside fifth and Happy Jack at the back. Round the far turn. Here's Marsalis looking for the lead. Bengo down inside moves with that one. They're off the turn 1-2. Marsalis and Bengo head to head. Right in behind is Miles ahead. Surveillance and Tejano Twist coming down the center. 1 furlong to go. Bengo's back in front. Marsalis tries to finish with Bengo. Miles ahead coming up the rail. Tejano Twist down the center. But here's the wire. Bengo gets it by a half a length in the end. Marsalis and then Miles ahead or Tejano Twist. They're in the gate and they're off. And Gulfstream Way breaks in stride and Awesome Aaron does too, but Gulfstream Way is quicker. Opens up in the first few jumps down inside. Awesome Aaron comes on through, and Hoist the Gold comes on too. Hoist the Gold, Awesome Aaron, Gulfstream Way, and now Violent City joins them to make it 4, mixing it up early on. 5 lengths back to Braun and Brow, who lets the top 4 do battle, racing in 5th. Calming Midnight down inside 6th. Trafalgar's in 7th. Broken Rib buried at the inside, while 8th. Mr. Big News is at the back in 9th. Down the backstretch run, contested opening fraction. 21 and 4/5 seconds. They're on the far turn. Awesome Aaron going head-to-head with Hoist the Gold. Violent City tracking them from 3rd. Gulfstream Ways tailed off into 4th, trying to get back in it from there. Braun and Brow saving ground, but still 7 lengths off the lead. Then it's Broken Rib, Trafalgar, Call Me Midnight, and Mr. Big News at the back. There's a quarter mile to go. Awesome Aaron and Hoist the Gold head-to-head off the turn. Violent City 3rd. Gulfstream Way comes on from the outside 4th. Braun and Brow's in behind, while 5th. Racing for the 8th pole. Hoist the Gold trying to tough it out. Kicks away by 2. Awesome Aaron gives way. Gulfstream Way coming down the center. Final 50 yards. Hoist the Gold 2.5. Gulfstream Way 2nd to Hoist the Gold. The winner in the end. Gulfstream Way finishing 2nd. Plenty in the photo for 3rd. Among them Broken Rib, Trafalgar, Awesome Aaron, Braun and Brow, and Violent City. They're in the gate. And they're off. And Bellamore with a good start, so to Amourier. Pauline's Pearl was away okay too. She will back off to be last early as they hit the first turn, where it's Bellamore out there showing the way. 1 mile to go. Amourier comes on to track Bellamore early on. Bellamore's short lead. Amourier's racing in 2nd, and Pauline's Pearl tucks in toward the inside to track them from 3rd, but she's only 2.5 lengths off the lead. So around the clubhouse turn they go in the fleur-de-lis, and it's Bellamore with that short lead. Controlled tempo so far, 3/4 of a length over Amourier, who sits in 2nd. They turn to the backstretch run. Pauline's Pearl continues to coast along. She's 3rd. Still 2.5 lengths off Bellamore. So down the backstretch they go. It's Bellamore the leader, under a length. Amourier content to track in 2nd. Pauline's Pearl still 3rd. There's 4.5 furlongs to go now. Bellamore trying to shake loose a bit here. Bellamore's in front by a length with a half mile to go. That forces Amourier to nudge along and get a little bit closer as they hit the far turn. 2.5 lengths back to Pauline's Pearl, who's also coming under a ride. 3 furlongs to go. Amourier is now coming with more serious pressure for Bellamore, and they round the far turn going head-to-head, and Pauline's Pearl's putting in her run now, and here she comes 3rd on the outside. Quarter mile to go. Bellamore and Amourier. Pauline's Pearl 3rd. They're off the turn. Amourier takes the lead, but is tested. Bellamore's pesky down inside, and Pauline's Pearl trying to pick him up down the center. 1 furlong to go. Amourier, Bellamore, and Pauline's Pearl. The 3 of them right across the track. 100 yards to go. Bellamore, Pauline's Pearl. Pauline's Pearl ran him down late. Got it in the end. Half length over Bellamore. And Amourier was 3rd. They're in the gate. And they're off. Get Smokin' strikes out for the lead. Tut's Revenge with good speed, too. Katanset comes on from the outside, but it's Get Smokin' who wins the race to the first turn, angles over toward the rail, and shows the way. Tut's Revenge was in very tight there. A few awkward strides. Katanset comes on to grab 2nd. They're on the clubhouse turn, and it's Get Smokin' in front, who opens up to lead by 2. Katanset tracking the pace in 2nd by another 2. Touch Revenge toward the inside is 3rd. Stitched is racing 4th by 3. Play Action Pass comes away 5th. Camp Pope is down inside 6th of Cowboy Justice 7th. Hosier's racing in 8th. Harlan Estate is 9th. And Set Piece, the even money favorite, is last entering the backstretch run. So down the backstretch they go, and it's Get Smokin' the leader, scampering along a length and a quarter in front. Katanset continues to track the pace from 2nd. Tut Revenge continues on toward the inside while 3rd. There's 4 furlongs to go. Stitched is cruising along in 4th. Play Action Pass. Tyler's got a good hold of him. Down inside 5th. Cowboy Justice 6th. Hosier's in 7th. Camp Hope is in 8th. Set Piece has moved up into 9th. Harlan Estates to trailer as they round the far turn. Get Smokin' trying to take them all the way up up top. Katanset has given more rain. Stitched is revving up with a 3-wide bid. Tut's Revenge is down toward the inside play action pass. Hosier's in with a shot. And now Set Piece has been moved to the far outside. 5 lengths to make up. They're off the turn and Get Smokin'. Set down for the drive. Stitched to the attack. Get Smokin' and Stitched. 1-2. Final 16th. Set Piece late on the scene. Down to the wire. Here comes Stitched. Stitched grabs the lead and does it. 46-1. Running down, Get Smokin'. Farther back, either Set Piece, Camp Hope, or Hosier. They're in the gates. And they're off. Stiletto Boy breaks right in stride, and Speed Bias is sent on for speed as well. West Willpower with speed 2, and those 3 hit the first turn together. Speed Bias and Stiletto Boy to go head-to-head early on. West Willpower tracking them on the outside while third. In the meantime, Proxy was in tight down toward the inside and checked hard in the first furlong. So meanwhile, up top, here's Speed Bias now. Speed Bias comes on to grab the lead. West Willpower racing in second. Stiletto Boy pulled off the pace into third. Last Samurai's racing fourth. Smile Happy down inside fifth. 3 lengths back. Rattle and Roll advancing into sixth. Proxy's alongside him seventh. And it's a big break back to long shot closer Happy American. The opening quarter goes in 23 3/5 seconds. Down the back stretch run, 5 furlongs to go. Here's the half. It's 46-4. The pace is sharp for Speed Bias, heading for the far turn. West Willpower tracking intently while second. 2 lengths back. Smile Happy down inside of Stiletto Boy. They're together third and fourth. Last Samurai, 3 wide far turn run fifth. Rattle and Roll is only 5 lengths off the lead in sixth. 4 back to Proxy, who's going the wrong way. Happy American picking it up from the back of the pack. Round the far turn here at Ellis Park, and West Willpower has grabbed the lead. West Willpower grabs the lead right outside the quarter pole. Smile Happy appears on the scene. Stiletto Boy is there too. Down inside, Speed Bias. Rattle and Roll switched outside with Last Samurai. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. West Willpower pulling away. Now by 2 with 1 furlong to go. Happy American, the longest shot on the board, running down inside. Rattle and Roll's coming with a fast finish as well. West Willpower needs the wire. Rattle and Roll can't catch West Willpower. The Foster winner. Rattle and Roll was second. Happy American was third. And then it was Last Samurai in fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Slow start for Classy Bridget. Good start for Sapphire and Heavenly Sunday. And Kijara comes on from their outside, and farther out at Santa Fe Gold. So here's the first turn, and Heavenly Sunday steps out to lead the way. Down inside, Sapphire backs off. Kijara gets a forward spot from the outside, and farther out at Santa Fe Gold. Up into fourth. Metaphysical comes away fifth. Wonderful Lady down inside sixth. Girl named Charlie's in seventh, and at the back early is Classy Bridget in eighth. But it's a pretty tight pack behind an opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. And the leader is Heavenly Sunday, turning to the backstretch run, but Kijara is keeping her honest right there to the outside second. Sapphire is covered up down inside under a good hold while third. Santa Fe Gold coasting along in the clear fourth. Metaphysical within range, fifth and only 2.5 lengths off pacemaking Heavenly Sunday. Wonderful Lady is going to stick to the inside for the run to the far turn. Girl named Charlie second to last, and Classy Bridget is at the back. So onto the turn they go. Heavenly Sunday continues to lead the way. Kijara poised in second. Sapphire continues on, covered up. She'll need to find a way out. Racing third. Santa Fe Gold revs up. 3 wide fourth. Metaphysical right in the thick of it fifth. Girl named Charlie coming up with a wide sweeping move. And down inside is Wonderful Lady. And Classy Bridget is catching up as well. They're off the turn. Heavenly Sunday heads for home. Kijara's there. Sapphire comes through down toward the inside. Very tight. Sapphire does slam on the brakes. Metaphysical's been traveling well. She's in with a shot too. 16th to go. Heavenly Sunday. Kijara surging. Metaphysical. Sapphire in behind down to the finish, and it will be Kijara up to do it over Heavenly Sunday. Tough Luck Sapphire was third. Metaphysical was fourth.